Hello!
Welcome back, day 2.
Can you send us a message if you can hear us fine? Somebody left the microphones on all night last night, or the receiver, so we've had to quickly recharge it, so hopefully it's all working fine.
Well done,
but
Brendan.
Just send us a message to let us know that you are there. Josh, you seem to be on Instagram as well.
Yes, I'm on Instagram.
I've just sent you a wave. I mean, I don't actually know what that does. So thank you so much for joining us again for session number
3. And we really hope that Facebook and YouTube are working properly today. We hear that some people were sending us comments yesterday that we didn't actually ever receive. So,
no. And I'm trying to. Amazing camera is a bit blurry.
It's a bit blurry. It's not catching up with us. So.
Okay. Might need to do a manual focus. Let's just coming through. Stand aside.
Why are you coming this way?
Why not? It's, you know.
Because he wants to be awkward, as normal.
That was. So, yeah. How's everyone doing? Are we good?
Good.
We raring to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have got a challenge today, which we will explain a bit later on, that is going to run throughout the whole of the day, and you can be a part of it.
Oh no.
How ambitious is that, eh? We're doing a challenge that literally lasts the whole afternoon.
Something that we have already got in the house, though.
You won't need anything except access to the Catalyst Instagram.
Which I have.
Good.
Good, I've got that.
It's gonna be interesting. Are you coming back this way, aren't you? Just go.
What?
We've got
Who's that?
Diane.
Oh, you can't let her in. She's Dodge.
Let's hope it's the right Diane that you just called Dodge.
Oh yeah. That's his.
Good morning.
His mum,
Good morning.
Diane.
Maybe.
Is
we'll
that-
see. I don't know.
Hello, Anthony's mum.
Well, we don't know.
Might not be
we
yet.
don't know if it is. She's just got the same name.
Here we go.
Turn your camera on. It's definitely her.
There she is!
I don't know how you got the link. I didn't send it to you.
It's a bit
Just get my 2p machines to come and watch.
Congratulations.
gambling is wrong.
So, let's jump straight into it. So, to begin, speaking of 2p's, everyone needs a coin.
Oh.
What sort of coin? Does it matter?
Any coin that you would like. You can join in at home.
Preferably a
Find us-
2p piece because it's bigger and easier.
Sure, find a coin. You'll need this.
Unless you're rich and you have a £2 coin.
Ooh.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
Get your coins.
Oh man. It's just a bit of a warm-up activity. You just need a coin. You're not paying us.
Now times that by 1,000,000 and post it to us at PO Box.
If you are on Facebook or YouTube, you will see on the screen, we've got one here, one down here, and one down here. The
One
amazing logos which we were sent yesterday. Unfortunately, on Zoom, we couldn't get them behind us, but
Yeah.
check out our Facebook and YouTube later. You will see the logos
Okay,
that we
shall
were
we
sent.
smile at the camera when we catch up? There you go, stop smiling now.
Okay, we're going to be smiling for a
catch up.
long time.
Cool, got it.
So, okay, so hopefully everyone's got a coin by now. On Zoom, are we all there? We got a coin?
Yeah.
I don't know about Josh, Sam, or Freya. We're just hoping they have. Morning, Gabby.
We're going to give you a wave. I don't actually know what it does. I presume it just waves on the screen.
I don't know.
Who's Gabby?
One of my friends.
Welcome.
Okay, we've all got a coin.
You need a coin.
You
Go get a coin.
You need a coin. Everyone needs a coin. Who would
I
have?
specifically went for a £2 coin because Darren said to get
Oh, see, look. That's because Josh is rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
Rich.
Rich beyond all means.
Well. Okay, so basically the idea is we are going to give you 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Oh, you get the timer up on there, are you?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay. We're going to give you 2 minutes. Being honest, especially if you're on Facebook and YouTube, because you're just going to write it to us in the comments. How many heads can you flip in 2 minutes. Okay?
So how many times you get heads, Alison?
How many times you get heads?
I know what
You're then you're going to tell
Just
us,
making sure. You guys at home, how many times do you get heads?
and
So
you're
grab
going to
your
tell
coins.
us. And if you're at home on Facebook and YouTube or Instagram, you're going to put it in the comments after the 2 minutes. So are we ready? Everyone got a coin? Your time starts now.
1,
1, 2,
2,
I'm just throwing it in the air.
3,
3,
4. I'm just determined to beat you, Dan. 5, 6,
4,
7,
3,
5,
I can't do any more.
4,
8.
5,
6,
I lost my coin.
7, 8,
No. No.
9,
No, I've lost my coin again.
10,
9.
11,
No. Ah, 10.
12,
10.
13, 14,
Stop it. 11.
15, 16,
I will hit that coin out your hand. 12. 13.
17,
14.
18, 19,
15,
I can't do it.
20.
17,
That is literally gone.
18, 19,
Oh, no, I'm 20.
18. 19. Is the time up yet?
15 seconds.
Okay. 20.
21.
21.
22,
22. 23.
21. 22 even. 22. 23. 24.
24. 25. Time's up. 25. I beat you by 1.
25.
Yes.
Can I just say that you did not beat me?
I did. I got
When
25.
you whacked the coin to the other side of the room, that was not beating me.
For anyone that didn't see that, hopefully you saw it fly past the camera. But I hit the coin so hard it hit the other side of the room. So send us how many you got on Zoom. Alison, how many did you end up on?
25,
25.
Well done.
Teresa?
She didn't do it.
Didn't do it. Okay. Mum?
16,
16. Josh?
Got about 36.
36. Okay, Sam and Freya, you are muted, so you can either send it on the chat. Freya got 19.
Well
Sam?
done.
I didn't flip one.
Didn't flip one. Okay, and let's hear on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you send through how many you got if you did it. I hurt my knuckles a little bit.
Good.
How many did you guys get?
I got 25. How many did you get, Darren?
24.
24.
But I reckon I would have beat you
Wait,
if
wait,
my
wait, Darren.
my coin did not shoot across the other side of the room.
Brendan, how many did you get?
Pokemon now.
How many did you get, Brendan?
38.
38. So
Done, Brendan.
I think Brendan was our winner there. Unless anyone can beat 38 that hasn't given a score. No?
No.
Anyway, so
Okay.
over to you, Darren.
Well, over to our talk now, and then after our talk, we have got so much jammed in
we
to
have.
this morning. It's unreal, with a really cool activity this afternoon, as Anthony said. So our second talk today is a villain. I wonder if you can guess which villain it is.
That's it. Have a guess.
Have a guess. Which villain do you think we've picked? I tell you what, I'll give you a clue.
No villain.
It's female.
It's a female villain.
It's
Oh,
Darren, is it?
Is it?
woman?
Sorry, Josh.
What's her name?
You said it's female.
It's female. Well, I don't know. You know, she might be. Is it non-binary?
She is female.
She is female.
Correct.
Oh, what's her name? Haley always goes on about her.
Just,
Look at her.
just think of a wardrobe.
Female villain.
Yeah. Catwoman.
You sure?
It's in, no.
Think of a wardrobe.
Marvel.
Or a lion.
Alison, you're going down the wrong track. Think of a.
The White Witch or whatever.
The
Well
White
done,
Witch.
Josh. The White Witch from
Witch.
The White Witch.
The White Witch. The only White Witch.
There's only one White Witch. Anyway, well, you'll find out. Listen to the talk. So, we are looking at the villain of the White Witch, and that is our second villain for this week. And it comes from the book, C.S. Lewis's book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, I get it now.
And for anyone that still hasn't guessed it, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She's the witch in the title.
Yeah. She's the White Witch. in the
Witch are
title.
witch.
So, for those who are not,
That's the Wizard of Oz.
for those who may not be familiar with the story, it focuses on 4 children who are evacuated in the midst of the war to a house in the country, where the youngest Lucy discovers a wardrobe during a game of hide and seek, which takes her to a new magical world, which is called
Narnia.
Narnia, yeah.
Narnia. So the story focuses on Lucy and her siblings and their adventures in this new world. But there is one key element from the story which we want to focus on today. And it's one of those that I think is so quick in the movie that you kind of miss it and you continue on with the story.
You do.
So, Edmund, Lucy's brother, is the second to follow Lucy into the wardrobe. And when he does, he is already frustrated with his siblings, feeling that they are not listening to him, which you will see, will read within the book when they were playing the game. However, unlike Lucy, who stumbles upon a kind of wonderful creatures, Edmund's first meeting is with the villain of the story, the White Witch. Throughout his first meeting with her, Edmund betrays his brother and sisters and even his own soul in return for the addictive Turkish delight offered to him by the White Witch.
Let's have a vote.
And it kind of shows, I think, the age of the book, of the story, because not many people like Turkish delight.
Who likes Turkish delight?
Me.
I brought those back when we came back from Turkey.
Yeah. I like Turkish. I like Turkish delight.
I like a nice Turkish delight.
Let us know on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram if you like it. But yeah, I like Turkish delight.
Mine and Darren's great nan love Turkish delight.
Okay.
Fries, the chocolate-covered one.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But this part of the story, when she offers him this Turkish delight, echoes the Adam and Eve story, where we see Adam taking the fruit from the forbidden tree. Now, for anyone that doesn't know the story of Adam and Eve, this is the creation story, found in Genesis, the very first book of the Bible. Within it, Adam and Eve are created and are in the most perfect place, which is called the Garden of Eden, where they are told that they can literally do whatever they want by God. However, God also tells them not to eat from that one tree in the center of the garden. That tree is forbidden. Within the story, we hear how a snake appears and tells them to eat the fruit. And it tempts them and says, do it. Now, the White Witch tempts Edmund with that Turkish delight, telling him all the things he wanted to hear. And the snake was just like that White Witch, tempting Adam and Eve and telling them it's okay to take that fruit and eat the fruit. They had already been told by God not to, yet they did it anyway. Edmund didn't have someone there to tell him not to take the Turkish delight, but he didn't know the White Witch. He didn't know the place where he was, yet he still trusted her and took that Turkish delight, which for anyone that does know the story, it wasn't the greatest choice in the end. So a question mid-flow here is, why is it that when we're told we can't have something, it makes it much more tempting?
Because psychologically we think there must be a reason we can't have it.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Therefore we must have it.
okay, so you think because we're told we can't, it makes us want it more. It's that must have it because
There must be a reason why we can't have it, so therefore we've got to have it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other person's just being
Like,
mean.
tell someone to not touch something. They're gonna touch it. Like, don't touch that pan. It's hot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the amount of times that I have in the past, someone's gone to me, "That's really hot," and I've gone, "Oh yeah, it's really hot."
Yeah.
So,
Tyler's just literally done that in my house. He goes, "Don't touch the cooker because I've just cooked bacon." Ha!
there we go.
This morning too.
We didn't.
We didn't have
We
bacon.
don't have bacon.
So,
He cooked it himself. I didn't do it.
one of those things that we thought of is that probably resonates with everybody
Yeah.
when we say them, especially as parents telling our children, you know, when we were kids, our parents telling us. That box of chocolate, or that tin of chocolate, has been brought and we've been told not to open it until Christmas. It's the Christmas chocolate tin. Don't touch.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we've all experienced that. Okay, that red button. Don't touch the red button.
Why? What would happen if I do?
Well, you'd want to touch it.
Yeah, you'd want to find out.
Or that one TV show that when we're younger we were told that we weren't allowed to watch.
So you went to a friend's house and you watched it anyway.
Indeed.
I'm a good boy.
He's a good boy, he said. I don't look at that smile.
The
Look at that. I mean, you guys can't see, but we can see Josh's smirk on his
thing
face.
is, Josh was either about to tell us something that he knew he couldn't say in front of Sam, or he's heard someone behind him. He's looking around. For anyone that can't see this, Josh is now looking round to check if he can tell us.
Oh dear.
There's no one. But I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, okay.
But it just makes it
Yeah, just wait
all.
for Bianca.
It makes it all that much more exciting, doesn't it?
It does.
You know, we want to press that button. We want to, you know. I mean, I think I did it when I was younger. When you peel off the tape around the tin, you open it up and take one out and put the tape back
Put
on.
the tape back round.
99% of the time, you want to get in that tin of chocolate though. To pick your favourite ones. out
Yeah.
so no one else can eat
Or another one that's jumped to my mind, which Alison will know because she's my sister, is the chocolates to hang on the tree. You're not allowed to touch them or eat them until after Christmas.
It says if you touch one and take it off the tree, Mum used to count them. But when
Yeah,
you put
she
them
counted
Used
them
to
and she put
count
them on.
them.
Yeah, it was.
missing or two missing, we weren't allowed them after Christmas.
Brilliant.
No. But sometimes, however annoying, frustrating or tempting it may be to have all of these things, to go ahead and anyone and take what we've been told we can't have, or to have to wait for. Sometimes we need to stop and think, why is that? Why are we told that we can't have it? Why are we told that we can't watch it or take it or press it? Why is this being told to us? Now let's jump back to the story of Adam and Eve. Now God created these humans to live in this place of pure bliss. The perfect place where they had all that they needed. They didn't need anything else. Yet there was one tree that God said not to touch or eat the fruit of. God had given them that choice. He had said to them not to eat it, yet the snake had said to do it anyway, to go ahead and eat it. And when Adam and Eve did, they broke that trust with God. And it wasn't a perfect place anymore, because they had gone against that one rule that they had been told. They had shown God that God could not trust them. God gave them that choice, and they had followed the wrong path. Like Edmund follows the wrong path in Narnia, spoilers, he didn't stick with or trust those closest to him, the ones who love him, his family. Instead, he trusted and stuck with that white witch, the person who showed hate and wanted Edmund to bring Narnia down, just like the snake wanting to cause Adam and Eve to do wrong. Now, temptation plays the bad guy in both of these examples. The temptation from the fruit and the temptation from that Turkish delight. Yet in both, we see forgiveness. Edmund can find forgiveness from his family if he makes that right choice in the end. We won't tell you whether he does, for just those who haven't watched that movie yet.
Or read the book.
Or read the book.
Reading.
Yeah. And although Adam and Eve
Very well.
are told to leave the garden, to live outside the garden, as the trust that they had been broken, it didn't mean that God didn't forgive them. He set them on their way. He clothed them and directed them where to go. He didn't just leave them to roam alone. C.S. Lewis, the author of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, was known for his faith. He was a Christian and never hid it. One quote of his says, "To be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in us," or in you, as in us.
In you.
There are times when we're told not to do something because that is the right choice. And we should listen because usually we're told not to do something because that's the best choice for us. That sensible choice. The one that will help us. However, there are times where we may give in to that temptation. There may be times we will tell others not to do something and they give in to that temptation. It's frustrating all around, but we are forgiven. God forgives us in all that we do. God forgives us in all we do that may not be the right choice. We just need to accept those things that we know we've done wrong. Like C.S. Lewis says, we need to forgive others around us who have also given in to temptation of things we may have said them not to do. Just as God has forgiven us, no one is perfect. We're all on that same journey, and we all need that same love.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Right. We got some questions for you that we want to hear some answers to. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, please send them to us in the comments. And if you are sending comments and we're not seeing them, and you have one of our numbers, please just text us to tell us that is happening, because we don't know. But what is temptation to you? Hi, Josh on Facebook. What is temptation to you?
I don't know if I can say mine.
I mean,
Type it in the chat.
yeah.
No, it's about.
Smoking.
Fine. Yeah. So temptation.
Well, I've obviously just given up smoking,
Mhm.
but when I'm with my friends that still smoke, I've got that temptation of going back to smoking.
Yeah.
So that's a massive one for me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Even though now the smell absolutely stinks and I can't stand it, it's vile.
Yeah.
And I've done it for so many years, but now the temptation's still there when I'm around people that do smoke.
Yeah.
It's a habit thing, Alison. I'm an ex-smoker, and when I get that urge that I want one, I go and smell a friend of mine who's a heavy smoker, and I think, oh, you're disgusting.
Yeah, it makes me feel sick now.
Yeah.
I will admit I have gone to the vape because that's the only way I think I can get away from it altogether. I think I'm about 8 weeks now without one.
Perfect.
So
That's
I'm
good.
doing well, but
Yeah.
it's still, that temptation is still there for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is a temptation there. But does anyone else have anything that is a temptation to them? Because that's a great example there.
Too much money on the 2p machines.
Spending too much money on the 2p
I'm with you on
machine.
that.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. I mean, what would you say is a temptation to you, Dan?
Temptation for me.
Well, have a think. Brendan.
Temptation in spending money when I want to save it.
Temptation in spending money when you want to save it. Yeah, I'm probably along that lines.
Shopping.
Needing to save and spending it instead.
Online shopping.
Online shopping.
Online shopping, yeah.
I mean,
It's at home, online shopping. It's like so you can just literally go on your phone and go, oh, I'm going to Amazon. I'm getting
Yeah,
that.
it's too.
Yeah.
The temptation's even easier for you.
Yeah, it
with
makes
online shopping.
it makes
Whereas
it very
before,
easy.
We had all that. We had to literally go out.
Yeah.
I've got it. I was went shopping on Saturday to just grab something for tea,
Yeah.
and I was tempted by all the lovely things they put in your way. So I ended up buying, salted caramel cookies and orange chocolate cookies and bars of chocolate because they're on special offer. And I mean,
Did you go Co-op by any chance?
no, I went Morrison's, but other supermarkets are available.
I find with Co-op, they literally put it by the till. So
They all
things
do.
In
Yeah.
my local Co-op.
They all do.
It's the way they do it.
There's a whole.
By the till.
There literally is a whole psychology around shopping, even down to the music you hear whilst you're walking around.
Yeah.
There's always slow music. You'll never hear rock and roll music because it
No.
makes you go faster. So, and they put stuff on the end of the aisles. There's a,
It's like in a curry house. A lot of places they were. We used to go to one when we lived in Somerset. They painted the walls red because red is a hungry colour, and it makes you.
Is it?
Apparently so.
Red is a hungry colour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never knew that.
Well, you know, paint your walls red. Go and sit in the room. See if you get hungry.
You will eventually.
I always get hungry, whatever room I'm sat in, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, if you were in Edmund's shoes, would you take the sweets of someone you didn't know?
Now knowing, obviously, being brought up not to take things from strangers, but if I was a child, like 4 or 5, maybe, yeah.
So the older you get, the less likely you're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean...
On the flip side of that one, Alison, as you get older, like you don't. But as an adult, I go and give coffee or sandwiches to people who were out on like, homeless people. So, as an...
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
But that's different.
Yeah.
You're going out to give to charity, right? It's different than, you know, Edmund coming up to the White Witch and being offered something that... It's very clear why you're there giving stuff away. You're helping.
But they don't have to accept.
They don't have to accept. That's their choice. Yeah. So, I guess the last question then. Why is it important to not only forgive others, but to accept when someone is forgiving us?
Oh.
Deep one for all you that have just joined.
I think it all depends on what they've actually done.
Yeah.
If how well you can, like how much you can forgive them for what they've done.
So it depends on what they've done, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
In my experience, you need to forgive for your own sake.
So you forgive so that you help yourself out, so that you know, you're not eating yourself up inside. And it's a question that we want to leave with you. And if you have any answers, let us know. We would love to hear them. But
should we crack on with something else
we're
now?
going to move on because this got deep and we want to do a game. So we are going to play, for all you on Facebook and YouTube, maybe not on Instagram, we'll work out how this is going to work, and on Zoom, we are going to play Spot the Difference. The way it's going to work, you will see a screen in a couple of seconds' time that says, "We'll be right back." You will lose the camera for
See a blank screen.
We're going to change something. First one to put into the chat on both Facebook, YouTube, and on Zoom. What is the difference? Is the winner of that round. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah, perfect. So I'm turning the camera off on Zoom, and we'll see you in a minute on Facebook.
We'll be right back in a second.
Okay, we are back, so make sure you write it in the chat. I've just noticed Facebook and YouTube is covered by one of the drawings. So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We're going to do something
We're going to go again.
for you. Okay, so hopefully you can now spot a difference on Facebook and YouTube. So write it into the messages for us and on Instagram so you can see
Checkmate.
Okay, so Alison, you have nailed it, but Josh, yours is also correct, even though you watched us do it. So for on Zoom, we had grapes in between us, which I didn't realise because they're green, they vanished with the green screen.
I've got good eye.
So let's see if Facebook and YouTube can spot the difference that we have put in. Josh has given us the answer for that one as well, so we will give you a couple seconds more before
I got
letting
the
you
right
know
answer though.
what the answer is. Yeah, you did get the correct one to begin with. While you're searching for that, we can tell you what's happening next. You are going to need a tea bag and a cup, or a mug, or a glass, or whatever you can get your hands on. You are going to need a tea bag. So go and grab something for that now.
I'm not counting the tea leaves if that's what you expect.
You're not counting the tea leaves.
Yeah, that's good.
For everyone on Facebook and YouTube, the difference is that there is now a shirt hung above me here.
You're pulling it forward.
The green screen nearly came down on top of me.
I need a cup and I need a tea bag. Doesn't matter if it's a round one, square one, triangle one.
Doesn't matter what shape it is, just get a tea bag and a cup and a glass. Facebook and YouTube, we're just hoping that you guys will be ready for when we come to start it.
What? A tea bag, a cup, and a glass.
No,
No, just a tea bag and a cup.
Or glass, whatever you can find.
Do you need to see inside my cups? Because I'd rather stay.
No.
Yes.
It's clean, but it's just stained from coffee. And it's got a crack in it.
Okay, so hopefully you've all got one now. Darren and I have got
Here's one we
here.
We made earlier.
One of the prizes that you can win, we are going to be using for ours. So there are 2 challenges here, and one of them we want you to do during the week. This is so you can actually win one of these mugs. It is the tea bag challenge, and as elaborate as you can, we want to see you filming, putting the mug one end of a room or a space, and you throwing the tea bag in one shot. But try and make it as elaborate as you can. If you want to do like a spin with it, or do it under your legs, or stand or something, can do it. The most creative will win the mug. But for today, we've got 2 challenges we're going to do. First of all, your mugs, we need it on your head. Grab a tea bag. How many attempts does it take you to throw the tea bag up into the air and onto the mug? We need to get you a mug as well, don't we? So you can do it at the same time. Here you go. You use that one. I'll grab another.
Done it.
I've got a comment for that, Anthony, but I'm not going to say it.
Done it. Right, I'm going to sit back on this one so you guys can see. Is this when we get like 10 ton of tea bags everywhere?
Yeah.
Shall I get out more tea bags?
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't know if I'm going to be able
It's alright, we got 240 for the price of 160, so we're good. Saying that, they go out of date in October.
That's alright.
Youth, you need to drink more tea.
Okay, so are we ready? Mugs on heads. Facebook and YouTube.
We've got mugs on our heads.
Go at home. Tell us how many shots it takes you to do it in.
I've got a net.
Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, up we go. Oh, mine just fell in front of me. Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna. Brendan, grab a mug. Get involved if you want. Hang on, I'll bring you one over. You've got a mug over here.
Use your other hand.
I can.
There you go.
This is a ridiculous game.
Anyone actually done it yet?
Yeah, Freya's done it. It did it in 4. Well done, Freya.
Well done, Freya. Here, Brendan. There's some tea bags for you.
Oh,
Come on.
Okay, so I'm on 3,
Alright.
4,
I haven't done it once.
5,
I don't know how many I'm on.
6. I'm just smacking myself in the head. Hey!
Hey! Done it.
Let's.
That was rubbish.
Done it.
Joshua has done it on Facebook. Nice one.
Well done.
How many did you do it in? Let us know. How many attempts did it take you to
I
do
lost
it?
count.
I did 7.
You did 7. Right, we're going to go to the next one.
Okay, you can stop on Zoom now. Well done, Freya. I think you won that with 4. But remember to film something during the week. Make it elaborate. But we're now going to try it. If you want to try it on Zoom, you can. If you want to try it on Facebook and YouTube. One of us is going to go stand that end of a mug. I'm going to see how many attempts it takes it to throw it. You, at home, get yourselves a distance.
Go that end.
find a distance,
Yes.
put it at the other end of the room, see how many attempts it takes to get to the other room. Do you want to go stand there first, or shall I?
You can go because you're that side.
I'll
We're
go
gonna
first,
switch.
and then we'll swap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Here we go.
hopefully-
So hopefully you guys at home aren't. There we go. Are not going to feel like something like a 3D. This is coming at you. Ready? Oh, so close. It was really close.
We've lost that, so we'll get another one.
Here we go.
I got a tea bag.
That was really far away.
That's 2,
Tyler's rubbish
So-
at this.
3, 4,
Oh, these are going so close.
5, 6.
Punch it up a bit like that, so it's got more to it.
Oh! Tea bags have been returned to me. I'm loving this.
6.
That went right over the camera.
9.
Oh, for goodness sake! This is harder than you think.
Yeah, I want to go.
It's a pretty stupid.
10. How many goes are we doing before you quit? 11.
20.
20.
If I get to 20, it's over.
12.
Hey!
Stand there, I'll see if I'm
Okay.
gonna...
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Shall I sit in your chair so that we've done it
Yeah.
in the same angle?
So it's equal. Here we go.
Alright, are we ready? You did it in 12, was it?
We're rubbish at this. Everyone else has done it.
Well, hang on, I'm getting Brendan throwing tea bags at me.
Yeah, he's giving you back.
Thanks. That's 3, 4. 6. 7, 8. Wow, this isn't as easy as I thought. 9, 10. What did you do it in, Darren? 12?
Yeah.
Oh no. 11.
God, 12th one in the bag.
Oh, 12. 13.
We've done 21 tea bags and got none.
14. Good work, Alison. Oh, this sucks. 16. 17. I've run out of tea bags. 18. 19! 19! It's for me to do it. How many did it take you at home to do that? Okay, 6 attempts for Teresa,
Brendan, leave
10
him.
attempts for Freya. How many, Alison?
Leave him.
21 and you didn't even get it in.
21, it's not even in.
My goodness.
So, the person who did it the quickest for that one was Teresa. Freya got it for the quickest on your head. Joshua, it's amazing that you've done it at home. Let us know how many attempts it took you.
Oh, and we lost the tea bag behind my sofa.
Oh, no.
Oh. So if you've just joined us, we have just done the chuck a tea bag into a teapot.
Into a mug.
Into a mug
We've got a
even.
teapot.
We should have done a teapot.
We've got a
Anyway.
teapot.
No, we haven't.
Hey! 1! Hey!
Dun, dun,
First
dun.
try. Okay. Anyway. Oh, it took Joshua 2 attempts. Nice work. Nice work.
Okay.
Okay, so we have got one more challenge that we are going to do today before we finish. We will set this one. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be messy. And then we've got a challenge to set you that we are going to do throughout the day. Okay? So, the way this is going to work, Darren and I have both got a mug here. Well, we've both got a glass here. And we've got a box of grapes each. Okay? We are going to see, what time limit are we doing, Darren?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. In 2 minutes, who can create the most grape juice within the glass? So what we want you to do is send through on the chat, who do you think is going to have the more grape juice in the glass at the end? We are just squeezing with our fingers, okay? So send your guesses in the chat. Do you think it will be me, or do you think it will be Darren? Send it to the chat on Facebook and YouTube. So we've got one for Darren.
I say Darren because he's a bit stronger.
Okay, we've got
than
two for Darren.
Bit stronger.
It's not like we're just squeezing grapes or anything, Alison. We got 3 for Darren. Wow, this
Yeah,
is...
but he might be able to get more of the juice out.
We got
Yeah.
4
A bit
for
more
Darren.
in his hand.
Joshua's put a penny on me.
5 for Darren.
Thank you, Freya.
Darren, I've got money riding on you. This.
Anyone want to think me? What was that?
Anthony.
Hi.
Darren.
That's 2 more for Darren then. Okay, so 7 for Darren. Brendan's going for me. Mum, have you got a guess?
If I did you yesterday, Anthony.
Okay, so 2 for me.
Diane, you shouldn't.
So 2 for me and 8 for Darren. Right, brilliant. So
It just got serious because Anthony's taken off his ring.
I don't want my ring to get covered in grape juice. So
Sam's playing it safe.
we've got 2 minutes. Have we got a timer? Darren is the favourite to win this. So it is at the end who has the most grape juice within this glass. Okay, I'll be ready.
And also, come on, if you're at home, I want you cheering along.
Yeah. If you've got
You
grapes,
guys cheer.
go.
You guys on Facebook and Instagram, start putting in the chat like go, go, go.
Are
you know.
we ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Go on, Darren.
Wow, this isn't as easy as I thought it was gonna. What are we doing with the grapes? What?
Eat it. What's about it? It's a grape.
I'm not a fan. Oh, it exploded. Darren, it's not going really well.
Mine is.
Yeah, of course it is.
You should have tried lemons.
Oh no, dropped a grape in there.
Could you imagine getting lemon juice in there, right? As I'm squeezing it. Ouch.
See, how do you think you get your grape juice from like Asda and that?
People
Some
stand
poor
on it.
person has to stand there squeezing all these
People
grapes.
stand on it. They use their feet like when they make wine, don't they?
Oh, you've dropped your grape in there.
That just went everywhere.
Thank you, Jordan.
Toothbrush.
Just went
I'm getting
everywhere.
I'm getting cheered on.
Great. For anyone that's just joined us, we're currently making wine.
Oh yeah, boy. You gotta love
Got it.
wine is the
How
best.
long have we got left?
51 seconds left.
What, under 8?
You are winning.
I am nailing it. Nailing it.
Went out. Darren must have done this before.
Oh yeah, I spent my whole day just squeezing grapes.
It does. What do you think we do when we're not live?
Darren sits there and goes back and plays Fortnite.
They sit in that hot tub with their friend JD.
Yeah.
I was actually Mr. Doombar last night joined us.
Oh, I just sprayed the grape on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're coming. We've got like 17 seconds left. Lots of hearts coming on Instagram, loving it.
Anthony.
And
Come on, Brendan, cheer me on.
Anthony.
Anthony.
yeah, you,
Anthony.
it says the guy. It says the kid wearing the tiara.
Anthony.
Come on, that's it.
Anthony.
No, time's up. Right, stop squeezing. Stop squeezing. Do we have anything to wipe our hands on?
Brendan, by the door, there's some blue thingies.
We
So-
will show you in a minute the outcome of the challenge.
And we want you guys to let us know who you think is the
I
winner.
hope it's not gone through this paper because I will need to reprint my talk for this evening if it has. Like,
Just the one.
just the one. Yeah, you
Yeah,
keep
Darren's
messy
not
hands.
quite right.
Okay, so
Do it, Darren.
Ow! Never
okay,
mind.
let's see the outcome.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Actually,
so I might have. I think
I think
The lighting's on it. Bring it down a bit for us to see, please. I say Darren.
Oh, of course you would. That's who you voted for, Alison.
I think
No,
you
it
have
does-
just nailed it, Anthony.
I think
Where?
Anthony.
Tiny bit more than what you have.
Get a ruler.
I don't know if it's going to go blurry.
Weigh it.
But
Try
for you
weigh
at home,
Get a ruler.
I think mine is.
That's Anthony.
I think mine
I'm
is
gonna- I'm
slightly.
going to make the call. Okay?
You've
And
got
what I
great-
say goes. I think Darren has won it.
Which one was mine?
I don't know. I think Darren has won it, so well done all you that voted for Darren.
Tastes like grape
again.
juice. Tastes like grape juice.
If you want to give that a go at home yourself, let us see. It hasn't gone through. We're good.
We're good. Okay.
Good.
One thing we can do. Let us know at home if you want Anthony to eat all the squeezed grapes.
Yeah.
Tell us now. Do you want? Should Anthony, as a loser, eat all the grapes that he's just squeezed?
Sorry, everything that you've lost so far, there hasn't been a forfeit.
Or
Every
should- or
time
should
I
he?
lose, suddenly there's a forfeit.
Or should he eat the grapes that I've squeezed?
No,
Why?
we're COVID safe.
It's all right. I've not spat on them.
I don't look.
If you want, I will.
Bleh.
If you want, I'll go wash them in alcohol gel,
No.
and then you can. Then
Right, that's covered. Right. Anyway, let's move on.
winners of the mugs, we will make
The
sure
mugs
that
will be washed and clean.
they're clean before we give them out.
So we are coming to the end of our first session together today.
Sorry, I just I got
But we have a challenge, as we said earlier. We're being very ambitious today. We've got a challenge that
Wow.
is running throughout the day. It's not just for this morning. It's not just for the evening. It's throughout the day, and we want you at home to be a part of it. To be involved, you need to be following the Catalyst Youth UK Instagram. So just look up Catalyst Youth UK
Or
1
but it's the @ symbol Catalyst Youth UK 1.
and look it up.
Turn on notifications.
Follow
it.
Turn on notifications so you can see it. If you don't have Instagram and you only can join on Facebook, then you'll see the video later tonight.
Yeah.
Okay? So you will all see what happens, but to be involved, you need to be following the Catalyst Youth UK Instagram. And what we're doing...
Can you go live from your phone on Facebook?
I don't know. I can try it. If we can go live on Facebook, I will go there at some point as well.
But mostly, make sure you're heading over to the Instagram one, because that's the one we're going to probably use the most of while we're out and about.
We are playing a giant game of hide and seek round Bridgewater.
I want to join in.
And
That would be
now is your opportunity.
This is
to
your
join
opportunity to join in.
Because only one person is hiding. Darren is going to go and hide somewhere around Bridgewater. It might not be in the town centre. It might be out and about somewhere. But all he's going to do is send 4 clues.
I'm literally, what's going to happen is I'm going to go live on Instagram when I'm at the destination. Your job, okay, is to join me on Instagram. Make sure you go over to the tag that we've just given you. Look and see where I am. I'm going to show you guys who watches where I am. We're going to spend a few minutes on there just having a quick chat. Then I'm going to end the Instagram live. Then you guys have to comment and let Anthony know where I am. He is not allowed to look at Google. He's not allowed to use Brendan for help. Bearing in mind that Anthony is not from Bridgewater, so he doesn't know where he's going. For all of you that are watching from Anthony's neck of the woods, I will be making sure that I'm going to like a landmark area. So like maybe, so for instance, for an example, say St. John's Church, Bridgewater. You can then Google it and then let Antony know where it is and how to get there.
Now we know where Darren is.
But Darren's not going to tell you straight away the name of the place.
No.
He's going to give you clues to begin with, which you can then pass on to me. So he might say to you, I'm near
Just
somewhere.
found a piece of grape on my arm.
I'm near somewhere that has 2 doors. I don't know.
2 doors.
I don't know. He'll send you a
That
clue.
could be anywhere.
Yeah. He'll send you a clue. You send me the clues. I will be live on Instagram as I am searching when Darren's not live on there, and we will be filming the whole thing for you to see how it turns out tonight. But make sure you join us at Instagram so you can be a part of it.
So when you see me, make sure you're watching to see where I am. I will then go offline. Then Anthony will go live, and you've got to be telling him where he needs to go, and then he will then go offline and try and find it.
Are we all there? We all know
All
what's
understand? Do we understand what's going on? Hopefully.
We want as many people in this game of Find Darren as possible. So pass on the Instagram to people and get them involved.
Get your friends
them to give
involved.
Clues. If you want to be really irritating, give me clues that aren't even leading me in the right direction. Who knows? Let's just go for it and see what happens. But get people involved. We want this to be great. It's almost a giant game of Where's Wally, because Darren is a Wally. Whee!
I can think of other words.
So, we're not allowed to use them on air. But but we have come to the end of our first session now. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you to everyone on Instagram. We will see you back on here in around about less than an hour, hour-ish.
Yeah.
So make sure that you are sticking around. Make sure you got that notification on to let you know when we're going live. So for you guys on Instagram, we'll see you again shortly. Take care. God bless. Bye.
For everyone on Facebook and YouTube, we are back here tonight, 7 p.m. Join us on Instagram for the game. But if you're unable to do that, join us at 7 p.m. We got a bit of a longer session, and you will see everything we got up to. And we also have a few challenges tonight that could end in disaster. They're going to be messy. And
Put it this way, we're going to have to put plastic sheeting down.
Yeah,
there's your clue.
Plastic sheet is going on the carpet, and you are in control of what we do. So come back at 7 to find out what happens there.
But we can do what we like. So, for all you guys at home on Facebook and YouTube, we'll see you again tonight, 7 o'clock. Don't forget, hop over to Instagram and follow us and get ready for the giant game of Where's Wally.
If you are on Instagram, if you are on Facebook or YouTube right now, give us a message if you want to join us on Zoom, because we're about to record a special edition of the podcast, and you can be a part of that. So once we've gone off, drop us a message if you want to be part of our podcast and talk about this year's summer camp. We will see you 7 o'clock.
Goodbye from him.
It's goodbye from him. We'll see you soon.
Bye.